Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing an apple, a rotten apple, but only half of it. So yeah, we're going to be drawing an apple. It's cut in half. We are seeing the inside. I'm going to try to make it a rotten apple. I do not have a rotten apple as a reference, but there's also going to be a little grub inside the apple, probably tunneling in from right here, and he's going to be eating some of the apple. Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna start trying to get the shape of the apple because you have to do that to draw an apple. Alrighty, so we need to get that kind of a heart shape that this apple has. And then go like that. There you go, we got that part of the apple. Go ahead and just put a shitty little stem in here for now. Because I don't feel like detailing it yet. Go ahead and get this side, which this side is larger. That's not exactly the correct angle, but I think that's fine. Alright. Go ahead and go like that. Perfecto. Is it really? No, but I can say that because that's my drawing. Go ahead and hit this in here. And what does the bottom of this look like? Does it matter? Can we come up with our own, or should we actually pay attention to what this apple looks like? Because we're supposed to be drawing this like what an apple looks like. Probably. Even though saying that, I'm not going to look at the reference. I'm just going to make shit up. Because I can make shit up. I've seen an apple before. I've eaten apples. Can't be that hard to draw an apple. Alright. There we go. Add these little areas in. Go ahead and get this in here. Alright, there we go. We have the outline of an apple. Wow, that took too long for an outline of an apple. I don't know how long that took, but it took too long. Now, we should also add a little bit of room like this because, well, there would be room right here from the apple because this is a dip down in the apple right here where the stem is. We should probably do the same on this part then too, right? Because look at the reference. You don't need to say right. You can look at the reference. Yeah. Yepper dippers. This is actually much smaller on the reference. This little area right here. So maybe we'll do that too. You know, using this eraser is very risky now because there's not much left. I'm gonna tear my paper. And it's not going to stop me from using it. Alright, here we have apple. What now? What do we do with apple? Well, let's go ahead and add a little bit of core first. Like, because, you know, apples have little bits of cores. So let's go ahead and try and add a little bit of a core. Let's go ahead and sharpen this pencil too, because it's a little dull. Go ahead and get some sharpening in here. These bracelets are like freaking flying around. Whatever, fine. You can be tangled. I don't care. Why would I care? Okay, I care. This is very annoying, and I actually tightened it around my wrist. It's very tight now. Alright, there we go. We got a little bit of a core. Not exactly perfect, but, you know, it's a core. It's not that big of a deal. Just go ahead and add a couple more details, you know, trying to make the core look a little more core-like. I don't really know what those are. Cracks in the core. I could add little apple seeds in here too, really. Like, right? There's no apple seeds in the reference, but these parts have the apple seeds, the cores do. So, like, I could do that. Am I gonna? Yeah, I don't know. No, this is a rotten apple. It doesn't need core seeds. Alright. There we go, that's good enough. Now let's go ahead and add some details like this. Alright, that's not exactly perfect, but I think that's pretty good. Alright, now let's go ahead and actually try and do a stem. Do like an actual stem now. There we go. There's a stem, I guess. It's not perfect, but you know, it does not matter. It's just a stem. It'll be what it is. Alright, but there is a little bit of a marking, like as it goes into the apple. This isn't like a normal apple. I don't need to add like a shine area on it because, well, there is no shine area on it. I need to shade around the edges, add some little scuff marks because of rotten apple, you know? So add some little dark spots and shit. Probably should make it a little more wrinkly too, but let's go ahead and get on with adding a little passage for the grub to have eaten his way into the apple. Alright, kind of doing this how I draw fire, but a little less detailed, but that's fine. Alright, go ahead and go like this, and then he will be eating his way to the core of the apple. I kind of want to bring this down a little bit more to have it like this. But then I'm going to need to bring it like that. Alright, now we need to have little grubbers right here. Being a little grub. Alright, what should little grubber's name be? Grubber? Sure, that's a great name. I wonder who came up with that name. Whatever it is, whoever it was must have been a genius. Not a genius at drawing grubs, apparently, though. Alright, go like this. Then go like this. And let's go ahead and add some details now. Just kind of adding some bumps. I'll add some faint lines along with it. Just kind of making something mostly grub-shaped. Alright, what did the grub's head look like? I think it's just like slightly skinnier. I don't exactly know what their teeth or anything look like that, so he doesn't get any. His butt would probably be a little more scrunched up as if he was pushing himself forward, but that is fine. It's not that big of a deal. But how are we going to get the rest of this like to look like an apple? Well, he isn't incredibly... He hasn't eaten all of this straight through. He's eaten this like this. And there will need to be some texture in this cave too. This little cave of a thing that he made. Alright. There will be some texture like this. Alright. There's some little textures. There. Alright, now we need to make the apple kind of look a little more rotten. Now, how do we do that? I have absolutely zero clue. We did forget to add the bottom of the apple now that I'm realizing that. I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to actually even draw this part, but that's not what I was talking about. I have no idea how the hell to make an apple look rotten, so I'm gonna kind of just do what I would think I would need to do. Could I look up rotten apples? Yeah, probably, but I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. I can just make some shit up. Okay, if you're gonna be annoying, you're coming off. You're being punished. Alright. We're punishing the bracelet. The bracelet that's actually a necklace. And it's getting put over there. Okie dokie. How do we does the done, so making it rotten, that's what I was trying to think of. Well, first things first, we're going to shade this entire thing slightly. The entire apple is getting shaded slightly. Why? Because I want the whole thing colored in to have a slight difference from the background. I should probably be doing this because I can get a little more even of a shading on this, like that. You know, I have some of those freaking, what are they, like the charcoal sticks, where it's just like the square, but I don't know if that's exactly the same. I've never used those, so I don't actually even know how to use those, but I could use those. Maybe I'll try using them tomorrow or the next day or sometime soon. I don't know. I've seen some cool drawings with them, but like I said, I don't really know how to use them. And most of the drawings I've seen with them are people doing random lines and then making something out of it. Which I'm very bad at doing that type of stuff. So, I mean, I guess doing that... Who the fuck is knocking on the door? Not my problem. I'm not out there. I guess doing that type of stuff would make me better at doing that type of stuff, but... I don't really want to do it. Alright. I think someone's selling chocolate. Or cookies. That doesn't really matter. Alright. This is kind of like the area that's around the core. Is what I'm trying to add, but I don't know what those are shaped like, so that's probably not correct. I don't care. Because it's my apple. Whatever I say is correct is correct. Now, how are we going to make this actually apple-like? Well, we're going to get rid of that. Yep, we're going to sink this in. Then we're going to make this all wrinkly. Yep, make it wrinkly. Go ahead and just fucking... It doesn't need that part. This part of the apple, nope, don't need it. There's some skin. It's peeling or something, I don't fucking know. We'll go ahead and add some mushy bit right here, as if it's like sitting down. And there we go on that front. We're gonna make the edges of this part darker. Alright. There. Make this part darker. We have to make the whole outline darker anyways. Alright. Go ahead and go like that. Go ahead and go like that too. Go ahead and go in here, add a darker spot, like this is like a bruise that's on the inside of the apple, kinda, is what I'm going for, but is it looking like that? Not really, but, you know, whatever. It's whatever. If it doesn't turn out exactly how I wanted it, that's fine. We'll go ahead and make it wrinkly right here too, and a little bit, I guess, like rotten flesh. Go ahead and go like that, shade it lighter in the farther it goes. There we go. Perfect. And perfect. Go ahead and do that. This. Add some more darkness around here. My hands are on my pencils. That's kind of annoying. Now it's on the eraser case. It's less annoying. Right. There we go. Make it darker. Try to blend this a little bit more because it's kind of right now a very large jump from the colors. And I don't want that quite large of a jump. This kind of isn't looking exactly how I wanted it to, but you know, that's fine. It's not always going to look what you want it to, but I'm still not going to give up on it until I'm satisfied with how much work I've put into it and the result that I have. So what else can I really add to this? Well, I can adjust the little cave a bit more, add some more shading, a couple more lines, add some more detail to it, really. Add some more like this. Alright. Do this a little bit. Add a little bit of shading to Mr. Grubber right here. There we go. I want to add a little bit of lightness to him too. Alright. Not perfect, but that looks decent. Alright. And we'll add some details right here. And this is where he's currently at. Trying to make it to the core. Why? What's in the core? I don't really know, but I think he's just really trying to eat the apple, and getting to the core is kind of just a byproduct of eating the apple. Alright, what else can we do to make this apple look rotten? What does a rotten apple even look like? Maybe someone should have looked that up. You should have looked it up. Disappointed in you. Me personally, I don't need to look it up. I'm just gonna wing it. Alright. Alrighty. Perfect, perfect. Is it really? No, but I'm just gonna keep saying that because if you say it enough times, it comes true. Probably. I mean, I say it a bunch, so I mean, that probably means it comes true eventually. Right, right, right. I'm gonna say it does. Yeah, we can say it does. Alright. No, we don't want that out there. Not all the way out there, at least. Alright. Let's go ahead and just add a little bit of like a ground, kinda. Alright. Go like this a little bit. Just to get rid of some of the color right there. There we go. Add some little flies in here. Buzz, buzz, motherfucker. That's what this fly is thinking right now. Buzz, buzz. Fly. Alright, yeah, I don't feel like drawing a fly, actually, because I would have to actually detail the fly, because that's a grub. A fly would probably be about that size from here to here. So we're not gonna draw a fly. I could draw a gnat, though, but that doesn't matter. Here's the apple. This isn't perfect, because it's kind of missing, you know, the rotten part. It is rotten. You can see it falling right there. There's a grub in it. But I feel like I probably could have done a little bit better making it more rotten. But I don't know. I still like it. I still like the drawing. It's not perfect, but yeah. I guess see you next time. Have a wonderful day.